I'd like to do a little case study of Skyler Woodward and Fargo ratings. Skyler is a promising young U.S. player who hasn't traveled much. Much of his reputation as an elite player comes from results on 7-foot tables. FargoRate includes in its optimization results from 7-foot and 9-foot tables. So some wonder whether Skyler would in fact live up to his rating of 776 playing on 9-foot tables on the world stage, or whether that rating is in fact inflated because it includes results from 7-foot tables. FargoRate keeps regularly updated lists of the top pool players in the world at FargoRate.com. Here's where Skyler falls on that list. I've highlighted a couple players just above him and just below him, really at about the same rating, who play pretty much exclusively on 9-foot tables and play in the Euro Tour events. Again, would Skyler's play on the 9-foot table measure up to this company? Turns out Skyler's played over 800 games on 9-foot or 10-foot tables in the last 2 years, including a couple of U.S. Open 9-balls, Hopkins Super Billiards Expo, World 9-ball at Qatar, Turning Stone, Texas Open, and so forth. And if we look at all of his 46 matches and order them with strongest opponents at the top, the list looks something like this. And you can see he's played 4 matches against Dennis Orcolio, he's played Jason Shaw, Yulong Chang, Alex, a couple matches against Bergman, Duchesne, 3 against Mora, and so forth. So here's how we're going to analyze all 46 of these matches. Here's the first match. Opponent is Dennis Orcolio. Skyler won 5 games. Dennis won 7. Dennis's rating is 816. So going 5-7 against an 816, Skyler is performing 48 points below his opponent. So Skyler is performing for this match at a 768 level. And when we add in the second match against Dennis, you will see that what we're doing is getting a cumulative level of performance, because in the second match, Skyler beat Dennis 7-5. So their overall score for 2 matches is 12-12. And if he goes 12-12 against an opponent rated 816, he is performing at the exact same level as that opponent. So you can see on the bottom right, Skyler is now, after those 2 matches, performing at an 816 level, the same as Dennis. And if we add in the other 2 matches against Dennis, and we can see collectively over the last 2 years, Skyler has 23 wins, 28 losses against Dennis, and so he is performing at, on the bottom right, a 788 speed for that 50 or so games. We can keep going like this. If we add in his tough loss to Jason Shaw and then his win over Yulong Chang, you can see for these 6 matches here, totaling almost 100 games, he's performing at 779.6 speed. And we can keep going like this, getting a number for his performance for all of the games, all 800 games over the last 2 years. So again, how does Skyler do considering just his performance on 9-foot tables against this expectation that is based upon his performance on all tables? Is this really the company he keeps? And here's the answer. Looking only at Skyler's 800-plus games on 9-foot tables over the last 2 years, he is performing at 775.5 speed, the same as what he's performing considering all his games. So yes, this is the company that he keeps. This is just one test of one person, but it's one person that is widely regarded as being a specialist on one size table, and the results fit squarely with the other tests we have done. And our conclusion is that including 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10-ball games on all size tables leads to sound pool player ratings that are broadly applicable. Our database has, in the last year, grown from 1 million games to over 3.5 million games, and everything about FargoRate is increasing rapidly right now. And while we are best for worldwide performance at the elite level, that's what we really do well, Fargo ratings are rapidly becoming entrenched for player ratings at all levels, where everybody is rated on the same scale and a number that can be compared to anybody all around the world. We believe no sport enjoys a better worldwide rating system than does pool right now, and that includes chess.